Hi you guys, welcome back to Creatively Crafted Life. My name is Melanie and yes, we're still organizing cardstock, kits, collections, whatever you want to call it. I do think the end is almost in sight though. I think these are the last, no, that's not true. Maybe the third to last, fingers crossed. I've got a bunch of random collections here. I have some more in my closet. Depending on how long this takes, I may split it into two, so which is why I'm saying there may be three, because I also have my Creative Memories collections that I haven't gone through. And then I think the only thing that would be left is a bin full of miscellaneous stuff, which I may not bother to show on here. I might just, you know, deal with it. And I have a couple Christmas collections that also need to be put where they need to go. And then I think cardstock, other than page kits, is done. And I don't know if I'm going to tackle page kits necessarily in this go around because I still have embellishments. So anyways, enough rambling. Let me show you what I've got here. I've got My Mind's Eye Asparagus. I have actually used this to make a mini album, but I still have a ton of stuff left over. I've got one Canoe Two Willow. This is a Studio Calico kit in collaboration with Ali Edwards. I have My Mind's Eye Gingham Foundry. I've also made a mini album with this. Still tons left. I've got Maggie Holmes Heritage, and I bet you're wondering why I didn't include that with the other Maggie Holmes. We'll talk about that in a minute. Simple Stories, Simple Vintage, and I've got Pink Paislee, Auburn Lane in here as well. So let's talk about the obvious ones. So Simple Stories, Vintage Ancestry, I have ephemera pack and stickers. I'm going to keep this as a collection, mainly because I will use this to document my heritage album. I am probably going to stick this in that kids, baby, family box, because that's where I would naturally gravitate towards this. The only thing I might do is just add these to a page protector and then just slide the page protector in just to cut down on bulk. But you know, let's see if it fits first. If it does, I might just leave it at that. Maggie Holmes Heritage. I have a bunch of cardstock as well as a paper pad and a few embellishments. Normally I would say take the paper pad, actually it's a project paper pad. Normally I would say I would tear this apart, but I think because this is for a very specific project, I'm just going to leave it as is, and I will see if this will fit in that same bin. So while I'm talking about it, let me go grab it and we'll see if that works. Okay, so this was the Family Baby Kids album, or not album, Iris box. And I don't think both of those will fit in here because it's not full, but it has enough stuff in here. And I think, here's the thing. I pulled this bin, which doesn't have a label on yet, because I have some family stuff in here. So I seem to have gotten this mixed up. So this is family and home and family. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to move this into this bin, because this is more family today kind of family. And I'm just going to add the Maggie Holmes and this one, and I will label this Heritage, I think. Okay, so that takes care of that. Okay, let's take a look at this kit and see if we want to leave this as a kit or if perhaps we want to take it apart. So I've got jumbo alphas, chipboard alphas, some acetate shapes, hearts, so kind of puffy, some cork numbers, some rubber charms, chipboard alphas. This looks like some type of wood veneer shapes. And let's see what we got here. These look like clear sheets. Oh, they're in page protectors. Okay. It says, I never want to stop making memories with you. Same with this. I've got 2 of them. I must have gotten a grab box or something from Studio Calico, which is why I got 2 of them. I've got document. That's nice. This is pretty too. The gray. This is like library cards. Grid. Plus. Stripes. Constellations. Circle grid, I guess if you want to call it that, and days of the week. And you know what, you guys, nothing about this screams to me that I want to keep this together. So I'm going to leave these in the plastic sheet, and I'm going to add them to my filler section, you know, where I have interesting papers that perhaps I just need to fill a place in a binder. So I will put that in there. The alphas will go with my alphas. This is going to go in embellishments, same with this, same with this, same with this, which everyday embellishments I haven't dealt with. So that's where this is going. Oh, what to do. Oh, and these 2. What to do with these jumbo. I hate these loose items, but I wonder if those pockets will work. Let me go grab one of those sheets and we'll test it out. I actually changed my mind on that. Because these are alphas, it doesn't really make sense to put it in an 8.5 by 11 page. So let me think about this a little bit more. And in the meantime, I'm going to put this in my regular stash. Okay, I cheated you guys with those loose alphabets and cork. I just threw them in a drawer. I have these little tiny Sterilite drawer bins, and I just threw them in an empty one. And at some point in the future, I will deal with them. Right now, I'm intrigued by the idea of using them, but maybe over time I will lose that interest and I'll be ready to purge them. But for now, at least they have a home. Okay, so let's talk about Pink Paislee, Auburn Lane. So I don't have a ton of stuff in here. So what I'm going to do is the 6x8 pad, I'm just going to put with my 6x8 pads. Again, just finding a home for it. I'm going to deal with those at another time. I've got stickers, and I think to me this has enough of an everyday feel. It does run fallish, so I could put it there, but I think I am just going to put it in everyday. So these are just going to go in with my everyday embellishments. Again, like I mentioned earlier, I still need to deal with those. These are going in my alpha stickers, and then let's deal with the paper pad. Changed my mind. I pulled everything out of the paper pad, and I think I'm going to make some page kits out of this, and I don't really feel like doing it right at this moment. So for this video, I'm just going to put this aside and stay tuned. There will probably be a video coming up shortly dealing with making page kits out of this. Okay, so for one Canoe Two Willow, I have quite a few embellishments, I guess. I have some ephemera, I've got charms, I've got some puffy word stickers, some enamel dots, labels, and sticker sheets. I also have the project paper pad, so let's take a look at that. So we've got some stickers, let's see. They're thin, but not too terribly bad. Alphas, okay. Pretty pattern, beautiful green, butterflies, okay. So I really love this collection. When I saw it, I was like, yes, I need that in my life. So I obviously picked up stuff as I saw it. It also comes with some glitter sheets and then solid cardstock. So that's the project paper pad. I have the specialty foil accent vellum piece, which is kind of fun. And then I have some of the individual papers. So like from the actual like collection. So this one has some little pluses and hash marks in pink. And then I've got this tile. Looks like I've got 3 sheets of that. Got this green foliage. Got 2 sheets of that, plus this is the other side. That green's beautiful. That kind of mustard yellow. Looks like I've got 2 sheets of that. I must have gotten this on sale that I bought 3 of each. So that's the first side, and then this floral is the other. And then we've got this gingham, 2 sheets of that, and then this floral. There's that leaf print in that kind of corally pink color, And then this geometric design, we got 2 of those. And this is like a solid green, but it's got a bit of pattern, very slight pattern to it. This is the back side of the cut aparts, which I have 2 of those. We've got a tone on tone brown floral and a multicolored stripe. I love this color pattern. What do you guys think? It's kind of fall, but I think I can use it for almost any day. This looks like a, I want to say half of a seeded dandelion or a dandelion that's gone to seed. So 2 of those, and then the other side is this butterfly. And then this light green, and then this foliage, cactus, and then the other side is that stripe. There's that geometric print again. The back side of that is another leafy print. Got a kind of imperfect dot. And then a landscape, which is really pretty. And some words that just say rest up, joy, be still, drift, replenish, and then that really pretty floral. So I really like this as a kit. I think I'd like to keep this one together. I am going to leave the project pad as is as well, and the embellishments. So this is just going to get put in a plastic bag again and hung up in my closet. And will I put this in fall? I don't think so. I think I'm going to put this more as everyday, even though it kind of has a fallish vibe. I think it's talking more about relaxing, and it's a little more reflective, I think is what I'm trying to say, right? So take time to make your soul be happy. An early morning walk is a blessing for the whole day. Time out, you get the idea, right? Find joy in the ordinary. So I think I'm going to keep this together, put it in every day, and we'll call this one done. Okay, let's talk about wild asparagus, which is from My Mind's Eye. I'm pretty sure I'm going to want to keep this as a collection, but let's just see what's in here. I mentioned before I have used this kit. So I do have items that have been partially used, but I still got quite a bit left. So I have some sticker sheets. I think we're going to get rid of that packaging. No need to keep that. Some chipboard. We'll talk about this paper pad here in a minute. Oh, look, more stickers. I've got some washi, and I think what I'm going to do with this is I am going to wrap this around a piece of acetate like I've done with my washi tape ring. I'll show you what that looks like. So basically I just have a piece of thicker acetate and I just wrap it around, and I think we're going to do that with this. So I have a few extra sheets prepped, and then I will still keep the washi tape with this collection, but it will just cut down on some of the bulk. Okay, so that's going to be that. This is staying here. I'll keep the enamel dots. We've got some ephemera. Now, these cards. I actually used quite a few of these in the mini album that I created, and I think I still like these, so we'll hold on to them. Let's check the paper out. And I'm just looking for anything that I know I absolutely will not use. In that case, then I might as well pull it out. No sense keeping it, especially if I'm taking the time to go through this. Okay, and I think I've got some multiples. I think I had 2 of these kits, if not 3. My Mind's Eye had some really big sales, and so I managed to get something there, and then somehow I came across it somewhere else too. I think it was also a point at that time that I didn't realize I had it. Yeah, we're going to hold on to all of this. Okay, now the 6x8 paper pad. I used quite a bit of this up, so there's not much left. I think what I am going to do, because it's falling apart, is I will take these 6x8 papers and move them to my 6x8 paper storage, and the scraps are going to go in my scrap bin. Okay, so this is what it looks like with the 5 rolls attached. Again, much more compact. I love this kind of solution. It takes a few minutes, but I think it's well worth it. And this is just going to get hung back up in the closet, and I'm going to be considering this more of a vintage line as opposed to everyday, just because of the look and feel of it. So let me get that hanging up, and we got one more to look through today. Okay, so this is My Mind's Eye Gingham Foundry. I'm going to do the same thing with this one. So I do have the 6x8 paper pad. I'm going to move this with my 6x8 papers. I'm going to keep the ephemera, the pocket cards, enamel dots, got stickers, chipboard, and we're going to do the same thing with the washi, is attach those to a smaller sheet. And I don't think I'm going to get rid of any of this paper because I absolutely love it. It's one of my most favorite collections. I don't know why, maybe it's because of the blue. Blue's my favorite color. I've already made a mini album using this collection, but I could see me doing another one, and of course, layouts. So let me get attaching this, and I will be back, and we'll wrap this video up. Okay, so this is what those 6 washi rolls, yeah, 6 washi rolls look like, all transferred. And we'll just tuck that in, and this will get hung up in the closet. Now this one is not so much vintage, I guess it could be, but I think this is a little more modern. So I'm going to put this in my everyday section in my closet. At some point when I'm finished all this, I'll show you what the closet looks like. But right now I still got too many piles of stuff everywhere to even make that presentable. This is where I'm going to leave off for today. Like I said, I'm getting close, you guys, at least to this stage, and then we'll move on to something else. Let me know below what you're tackling and how it is going. And until next time, happy organizing.